It's when you're going through a difficult situation, that's when holding the faith, that's when trusting in God just becomes difficult. That's when the doubt comes in. That's when you ask yourself, like, does God really exist? And so how do you keep the trust? And usually our faith is very much tested when going through difficult situations. And I know there are situations that are different. You can be going through a different kind of suffering. Maybe you're sick. Maybe a family member is sick. Or maybe you've lost someone. You're going through grieving process. Maybe you're disappointed. You're disappointed in God. You are trusting in Him. You're putting all the faith to get this thing that you really desired, and the door was shut on your face. And when you find yourself in this place, you have to go back to who you know God as. No matter the circumstance, you have to go back to who God is. Because for me, I had to go back and think, okay, God did this for me in the past, so He has a better plan. Okay, God rescued me from this situation in the past, so there's no way He went through the trouble of rescuing me just for Him to leave me here. There's this verse that says, He who began a good work in you shall see it to completion. God, He's not like us human beings who start things and then when we get to the middle we stop and we give up. No, He is the beginning and the end. He knows something from the beginning to the end. So He has a plan, even though there are certain situations where you can look and think like, God, I don't see it. And I think that's what makes a Christian a Christian. That's what makes you a believer. It's when you trust in God, even when you cannot see. Even when you cannot see where you're going, even when you cannot see how the future looks,